everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Curtis here, also known as the Unbox Fox. So in this video I'm going to be showing off my Superman 4K Steelbook. Now before I get into this, I just want to say that I'm not a huge Superman fan, so some of my opinions in this people might not agree with, but yeah, I've never really been a big Superman fan. I'm more of a Batman fan. I've always found that Superman's majorly overpowered, and I've just thought, you know, there's no, to me with Batman, he's just a guy in a suit going out and fighting people, whereas Superman, he's so overpowered, it's like, yeah, whatever. And I just find that not very entertaining for me personally. But when I heard that James Gunn was going to be doing the DCU again and starting it again, I was intrigued because I'm a huge fan of his work. I like Peacemaker, Guardians of the Galaxy and so on. So I thought I'd give this a go. I didn't purchase it and then watch it. I think I found a stream of it online and watched it and actually ended up really enjoying it because, spoiler alert if you haven't seen this, Superman gets his ass kicked, and it just makes him a bit more human, if you know what I mean, which I quite liked, and it felt like a proper comic book movie, and I actually really enjoyed it. So as soon as I watched it, I was like, I'm gonna pre-order the Steelbook, and when I went to go pre-order it, it had sold out, which I was a bit disappointed about, because if I'm gonna carry on watching the new DCU, I'm gonna maybe want them all in Steelbooks. So I was like, oh, I really want to get my hands on that. Maybe I'll look on eBay at a later date. And then one day I was at work talking to a friend, and I was explaining that, you know, I couldn't get a hold of this, and I showed him on hmv.com. And when I did go to show him on hmv.com, it was back up for sale, or back up for pre-order. So as soon as I got in, I pre-ordered it. And then by the time that I'd pre-ordered it, I think within an hour it sold out again. So I'm very lucky to have this in my collection. It was a very enjoyable film, and I'm looking forward to what James Gunn does with the DCU. So I'm going to stop rambling on about this and I will show it off, and then I will come back for my sweet little review at the end. So here we have it, guys. Superman on 4K Steelbook. We have a nice slipcover here. Extra parts down here. This S here does, well, sort of glows in the dark. I have tried it out. It's not amazing. I think you'd have to put a bright light on it for quite some time for it to properly glow. But yes, this S here is glow in the dark. You can sort of see the paint on there. That part is glow in the dark. We can take the slip off, and I think that just looks awesome. I know a few people have sort of not complained, but sort of gone, oh, he's really small on here. But I think this looks really cool. This is a wraparound artwork. Which just looks awesome. We have the spine there. And then on into the discs we have a 4K and our Blu-ray. So we'll take those out. And there we have the inside of the Steelbook there, and I am really happy with this, and I'm looking forward to what they will do with the rest of the new DCU series. And I think the next film is going to be a Supergirl film, and that would be really nice to have eventually on Steelbook, and build on my new DCU collection like I have with my Marvel collection. So yeah, I hope it continues in this good. I really enjoyed this, so I'm hoping it continues like that, and that it's fun and feels like a proper comic book movie rather than trying to be dark and gritty. I think the only film of the DCU that works with, or with the DC that works with, is Batman. And trying to ground other ones just doesn't, for me personally, doesn't feel that right. I loved the Batman with Robert Pattinson. I think that's great, and I loved the Penguin because it is dark, but trying to make Superman dark when he's all colourful and blue and red, it just, for me, I didn't like it. But yes, so that was the unboxing of Superman on 4K Steelbook. So that was the unboxing of Superman on 4K Steelbook. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I actually really enjoyed this. Not a huge Superman fan. Watched this the other night and looks and sounds incredible. It looks really good. This has a 2160p Ultra HD 16:9 1.90 Dolby Atmos True HD, and it shows the sound was incredible. Some of the scenes in this just look insane. I love the whole scene where he flies for the first time and he's flying through all the ice and stuff. It just looks really cool, and Crypto looks really good in this. But yeah, overall I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm not a Superman fan, so I think quite a lot of people didn't like this because they prefer Henry Cavill in that darker, shitty version of Superman. I really do not like that side of DC because it wasn't consistent, and it was like for me it was like just a big mess, and I've never really been a huge DC fan except for Batman. But I am excited for the new DCU by James Gunn, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I think the next one's going to be Supergirl with Millie Alcock, and for the 2 minutes, well not even that, maybe a minute scene that we see her in this, I thought, oh, she's a cool casting idea and she's quite funny, so I'm looking forward to that, and maybe I will pick that up on Steelbook when that eventually comes out, and we'll just have to see how the new DCU goes. So that was my unboxing and review of Superman on 4K Steelbook. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see some more from my channel, head over to my channel. If you want to see some videos in the future and you want to keep up to date with my videos, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell, and that will notify you when I have a new video out. That's it from me. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.